Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Naked. Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday money. Man, Friday the 16th. Welcome on into the show. I've been doing some little shorter shows because, we go through the picks, we run them down. Boy, oh boy, not much going on today. That's for sure. Hit the like button on the YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. Twitter world, Mr. Sean Higgs, you're following there. If you just come up, give it a follow. The plays are posted there as well. iHeartRadio after the fact for the Look Ahead Line show, which holds its value better than the daily free pick show like this. So that you got that to look forward to on Sunday night as we wrap up NFL this weekend and head to the conference championships. So there is that. We'll get to all the good stuff in just 1 second. Again, hit that like button, share, subscribe, notification bell on the YouTube channel, here on the Twitter land. And, of course, you listen to After Fact, iHeartRadio, gas station. Sushi was in the house. He was here, and then he's gone. He loves his horses. He's good at betting the ponies there. Money on Raquel's in the house. Tim Earl's in the house. Bo Bichette to the Mets, huh? I mean, you think they should get there. Because, where are you? You got rid of Alonso. Nemo McNeil. Nothing on the pitching front. I mean, I see it's a 3-year deal. Hey, here it comes up here. 3 for $126. He went with the opt-outs as well. Opt-out time. Why wouldn't you? $45 million a year? This is a good move here. Because honestly, with Bo Bichette, if you look at his kind of numbers, where's Bichette's numbers here? Started out a little slow. Last year, you give him the mulligan on the injury year. But let's be honest. 135 games in 2023. 81 in 2024. 139 last year. Are you getting 20 to 25 homers from him in full season? I mean, full season you get 20. He had 18 last year at 139 games. See, 27? Jeff's in the house, my guy. Best exterminator in Louisiana. 9 or 7.5. He's out doing the work today. You want to ask? Slide on in. I'm gonna do my little rundown. I'm gonna do my little rundown before Tim comes in. Let's get these guys out here. All right, not much going on. We'll run down Today we'll do a Marcos Mina for our guy here. I have nothing on the sites. I think we did 8 and 4 day yesterday with the free picks. 1, 2, 5. Well, I went 8 and 4, 5 and 2. A couple outright winners there. So college basketball 81 and 77, down 215. I like the Ohio under 146.5. I didn't bet it. I didn't throw it on YouTube. It's not for YouTube Premium. It's not on the sites anywhere. Not a lot of games. On the ice, Avalanche under 6.5 tonight. 6 and 2 plus 420 there. NBA 11 and 9 plus 135. We cashed Cavaliers the other day. I was almost put the Raptors in here. Almost put the Raptors in. And NFL for the weekend. Down $1.60 here. Under Niners 45.5. Denver over 45.5. Patriots under 40.5. Tomorrow we will have some, and by we I mean me, we'll add player props for these Saturday games for you to enjoy. But let's go. Tim wants to talk some MLB. I don't mind. Let's bring him. I got to bring you in, or you can just get yourself in here. What the heck's happening here?
No, you're good. I was just letting you do your free picks and stuff first and talk about that stuff, and then I was going to bring myself.
I was like, wait a second. I was like, because I knew I was doing the thing. I was like, why? Can he pull himself in? I forget. It's been a minute, my friend. How you been?
It's been good. I'm just a little bit more confused with this whole Bo Bichette move, but no, it's definitely been a crazy 12 hours of MLB signings.
Listen, the Tucker deal, we could say whatever. Oh, the Dodgers, this, you know what? No one else offered him money. I mean, you guys offered him. He took that deal, I guess, because of the opt-outs. And what'd you guys do? You came back and did the same kind of deal with Bo Bichette.
We did 4 for 220. Front loaded 60, 60, 50, 50. I think there was an opt-out after year 2 and 3 as well. He just took the extra $40 million in an easy run. It's like Kevin Durant going to the Warriors.
You think he's a Midwest guy. He's out of Texas, in Chicago. He went to L.A. Listen, $40 million is $40 million, but in L.A. or even New York, it's still half that.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely not as much as he's going to – like the $60 million a year after taxes and stuff, he'll get 30, 33, something like that.
So all of that, and like, the Dodgers are winning big. Dodgers. Let's pivot back to the Astros for a second here. You let Breggy walk. You let Baergo, Carlos Correa walk. Yep. You let Framber walk. You let Kyle Tucker leave.
You didn't let him. You didn't let him walk. You traded him with a year left.
Let's call it what it is. It was a salary. The Boston Red Sox. Hey, we're going to salary dump Mookie Betts.
That was the dumbest trade of all time. One of.
Devers. I mean, you. And maybe that was a good move right now, the way he's been playing. But you can't get upset at the Dodgers when a team like the Stros let 3 of their 4 cornerstone players walk out the door for nothing.
Pretty much, yeah.
The Red Sox, big money Red Sox, traded Betts for freaking Alex Verdugo.
And what something Jeter Downs or whatever, like it was nothing.
Downs.
Yeah, it was nothing. They got nothing back for him.
He was supposed to be
WAR comparison on that one is ridiculous. Like some of the moves, you're a big market, Boston.
And again, I'm gonna shift to the Padres, who've signed guys and tried to do the thing.
Yeah,
they haven't gotten over the hump, and they've invested a lot. I mean, not to the point the Dodgers. Listen. The Dodgers want to play their games and defer payments and give a guy $500,000 and give him $10 million a year for the next, when the guy's 40 to 60 is one thing, But the Padres went all in and signed guys. And did that work out for them?
No.
I mean, you're a Met guy. I'm a Yankee guy. I've seen them plenty of time open up the purse strings and you get nothing out of it.
Yeah, like the Mets have been, top 3 in payroll the last 3 years, and the best we could show for it is an NLCS run in a year that we probably even shouldn't have made the playoffs.
I'm sorry. I thought the Dodgers were losing to the Blue Jays in the World Series last year. Was that wrong?
They were. Yeah, they were Isaiah Kiner-Falefa slide like an eighth of an inch away from winning the World Series. So the Blue Jays were that, and a miraculous catch by what's his name in the outfield that was insane this last year for Pajes. Like the Yankees were so close to winning the World Series.
Was it a 7-game series or 6-game?
It was 7. It won 7.
I'm bringing that because people are like, oh, the Dodgers. And like I said on Twitter, I was like, well, that's great. I'll take another Dodger under because they're overrated because they're going to be so. This is the best team ever. They're going to put their 109 wins up on the board, and you know what? They're going to win 99 to like 102. Go under their win total. I will collect my money and I'll call them overrated and then get bashed for taking Team 1 World Series is overrated. But you know what? They were. If you can't hit your win total, to me, you're a little overvalued in my eyes.
Dodgers win total is now 102.5.
That's lower than last year's.
It was
lower than last year's.
It was sitting at 99.5 before the Tucker news.
Everybody knows. They watch the show. They know.
Yeah, I was slamming the under on that one
during the regular season. I can't 102. It was like 104. It was like 104, 105 and a half last year. Well, people are waking up to the fact that
last year.
you got a pitching staff that pitches 5 innings, so you're going to hit a rough patch with that. It's a good pitching staff when they're healthy, but that's they play for October. That's fine. During the regular season, they're going to lose games. Yep. Wonderful. Betts was a shell of himself last year, right? What are Betts' numbers? You got Betts' numbers in front of you?
I don't. He started off the year with a sickness, and he ended up losing like 20 pounds, and was just never the same. Mookie Betts would be a good bounce back candidate for this year. I think he'll be better. Because he was not good last year. Let's pull up 2025. He wasn't great. Still hit to a 4.9 WAR.
Listen, I don't throw that.
I know you don't do WAR, but
that's not a real stat. A WAR.
He still played 150 games.
A WAR stat says Kevin Elster is better than Darryl Strawberry. I mean, have you your eyes
20 homers, 82 RBIs, /258, 326, and 406 for an OPS of 732. He was average.
I mean, Freddie Freeman, kind of.
Freddie Freeman's
solid year, but
he's on a downcline too.
I mean, the dude is.
What did Freddie
40 years old?
Freddie Freeman last year. Although Freddie Freeman will still hit for average. 3.5 WAR, which whatever. 24 homers, 90 RBIs, hit for /295, 367, 502 for an 869 OPS. He was great. 141 OPS plus. He was Freddie Freeman. Like, obviously it wasn't 2022, 2023 Freddie Freeman, where he had a 156 and a 163.
But he's 36, Tim. You're penciling him in like he's going to hit, like he's not could get hurt as a 36-year-old.
He totally could. Now, the last 2 years are a little bit down from his first 2 years in LA, but he's still hitting 41% better than an average player.
Okay, but the average player now thinks it's okay to hit 205, so that's
and he's still hitting for average.
Yeah, but he's an old school guy. That's fine. But what I'm saying is he going to play 150 games? No.
He played 147 last year. If you can get that out of him again, even if you can get 135 out of him, I think that's still good because you're still going to have some. Now, there's some Dodger prospects that are going to come up, and maybe you might get Dalton Rushing be able to play first base a little bit. And we can actually see what he does. I still think Dodger prospects are overhyped so they can fleece other teams, but that's not the point.
They are. Who's? I mean, listen, Teoscar. I like Teoscar. He's a solid player.
He was not a Dodger prospect.
No. I'm just saying. I'm looking at.
He's gonna be good. He's another bounce back candidate. He was awful last year. He was good in the playoffs, but he was awful last year in the regular season.
Well, true. I mean, 25 and 89 is not terrible. I mean, I take that in 130 games. I mean, the power was there. The bats were there. Again, I'm not a Dodger lover. I look at the team and be like, give me the under. They're going to lose games. 102 though, 102 and a half. That seems low. I'm shocked it's that low.
I mean, it's the highest total in the MLB thing. I think the next highest was 90. Was it 93 with the Yankees? Let's see, 90.
But I'm saying last year they were 1.5
with the Yankees and the Phillies.
They were 104 and a half last year, even 105 possibly.
Yeah. I don't know. The Dodgers are still going to be good. They're just not. They're not going to hit 100 wins. It's difficult to win 100 games. and that total is 102.5. You can get even money on the under on DK. I'm signing up for that right now. I might go put that up on the site right now. I already have some futures on the site. You can put those on
baseball totals. Win totals, you put them on already?
I have not. I have three totals. Three futures on the site. It's Bills to win the AFC, Bills to win the Super Bowl, and the Red Wings to not make the playoffs. All of them big plus money. But I'm gonna end up putting up baseball win totals, baseball divisions, college baseball stuff, all up on the site because the rule was if you can bet it on DK, you can put it on the site.
I know they had the props in the back end. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of the new back end.
It's annoying to learn, but I still think it's gonna be okay. I've been getting it down.
And it's I don't know. You got like attached to play, and then the problem is when you do the drop down, there's like four odds for Caesars for like they just.
Oh, I don't do that. You put it in custom. It's a lot quicker.
I do the drop down. I'm like, what the hell?
I did the drop down for a while, and then Terry's like, I mentioned Terry. I'm like, yeah, it's taken forever, to put up the plays because one morning I tried to put up plays on my good Wi-Fi, and it took 25 minutes to put up 5 plays.
Yeah,
and
it's got to do it first.
And Terry goes, yeah, just click the regular game. Don't click money line. Don't click total. Just click the thing and press them in. I'm like,
I tried. Well, I went back to add a write-up. I did that for NFL. The games weren't up yet.
Yeah.
And then like I had to switch. I had to name a sportsbook because it didn't have a sportsbook. Like I had to go back and add one when I tried to edit my write-up. So
interesting.
What's going on, fella? I saw you got your little kid excited about college baseball, huh?
Yeah, I'm waiting because normally Bet Rivers is the first one to put out to win the conference, and I'm just waiting for those to come out. And I'm going to do a bunch of previews and stuff on them. Me and Nick just did on the betting talk with the Earl Bros YouTube channel, Baseball Talk, and we just talked about the top 25. And the difference between two different ranking systems. I'm excited for it. I know I'm going to be like the only one on the site putting stuff up for college baseball, so it's kind of a market all to my own. And it should be an exciting year. There's a lot of small schools that I think can really make an impact and make a run. Like you're never going to see like you saw Tulane and James Madison make the college football playoff, which is great. And then they fall on their face right away, and then they're out.
Yeah.
Last year, similar to the college football playoff, there's Omaha. You got your 8 teams in the final. Last year, Murray State and Coastal Carolina made Omaha as the top 8 teams left. Murray State went 2 and done in Omaha, which, hell, they put up a hell of a year. Coastal Carolina made the championship series.
I don't. The college baseball. You're going to get into that. That's a tough one for me to do.
Oh, I know. There's a lot of it's like college basketball, but there's just a lot more to learn about with it. It's exciting though. By the way, MLB Underdog put out that apparently the Phillies offered Bo Bichette 7 years for $200 million, and he decided to go to the Mets.
Listen, he's going to get a double payday. He'll opt out at 2. He'll be 30, and he'll get a payday.
Yeah, here's the deal with Bo Bichette. If he plays good this year, puts up numbers, and plays at least 160 games, because a lot of people are worried about injuries and stuff. If he plays 160, he's going to get a big contract. It won't be from the Mets. And apparently the Mets are going to put him at 3rd.
Let's try a new position on our new shiny toy. That's great.
Apparently he's going to play 3rd. Obviously, you weren't putting him at short because you got Lindor. You're not putting him at 2nd because you just traded for Marcus Semien. And you're all defense, and you put Semien there. I still don't like that move, but it is what it is. Semien's all defense. Now you put Bo Bichette at 3rd. That's telling me the Mets are trading Beatty or Vientos. And Beatty's stock is at an all-time high.
But who are you grabbing now? I mean, who's playing first?
I mean, and I know this might be a little bit of a stretch, There's currently a player on the Detroit Tigers that they're not getting their arbitration correct.
You're getting Scooble.
Scooble. I think there's going to be something involved that involves Jonah Tong, Brett Beatty, and like a couple other players. You go get Tariq Scooble, and then you extend him 10 years, 400.
Will he stay?
How is going to be pissed that he didn't get Tucker?
Here's the thing, though. Will the Tigers take that?
They very well should. They're not.
If you're not signing the guy, I'd say trade.
They're not signing him long term, and B, they're not signing anybody to the team now. Like, if I knew, all right, this is my last year with the best pitcher on the planet,
I'm good. Well, we say that about Steve.
For Mackenzie Gore. Let me go pick up a couple of bats. Let me go do some. No, they're just sitting on their hands going, man, we had to spend $22 million on Torres, and we can't do anything now. Bull, like, come on. You're one of the richest owners in baseball.
You're like, this is like the Pirates and Pearl Queens, bro. It's like having a young super quarterback and you don't put anybody around them.
For real. You're
not paying this guy. You can't go pay somebody else. Because you know what? If you pay everybody and it doesn't work out, you salary dump them later on.
Exactly. Like, I still don't know why Detroit, having Tariq Scooble, didn't go out and trade for Mackenzie Gore. Didn't go and sign Framber Valdez or Ranger Suarez or somebody that you can get for multiple years, a replacement for Tariq Scooble next year. If you're not going to do anything, why waste now? Because you're going to get more now than you will at the deadline.
I agree.
You're going to get you're going to get the biggest package now.
Because people are desperate right now.
And the Mets
they'll be desperate at the trade deadline, but you know what? By that point, maybe the Mets are terrible and they're trading guys.
Exactly. Maybe if you don't go make the move now, the Mets suck this year. Bo Bichette's on the trade market this year at the deadline. Yeah. He's got the opt-outs. It's essentially a rental. It's essentially 1 year for $42 million. That's the way I see Bo Bichette's contract.
Yeah.
Because it's opt-outs after the first and second year.
And you still got no pitchers. We
don't.
If he doesn't go after Scooble, he's got to sign Framber and Gallen. He has to.
I would love to see that. Because you can't go into the season with what's his name starting opening day? John Heyman. Mets see Brett Beatty playing multiple positions, including what the hell are they doing?
DH Bo Bichette some days.
My gosh, Solo. He's a big Dodger guy.
Because he's a bat. You probably DH, but Bo Bichette a little bit.
A three-peat. He's saying three-peat, my guy. Yeah,
we see a three-peat, and then we lose MLB in 2027.
Cubs addition Cabrera and Breggy was a whole lot better than signing Tucker. I agree. Listen, Breggy,
I like those moves from the Cubs, yes.
He's solid, but, he's on the other side, too. Like, he's a guy you worry about as a little downfall. But I like the Cabrera trade. Nice
I love the Cabrera trade.
Upstart, like a big upside with an arm. He just wasn't healthy. Like all Miami pitchers. Him, Edwin, who's that? Yuri Perez, Max Meyer. They got a bunch of young guys who are great. They just nobody can stay healthy down there.
And for the Cabrera trade, I love Owen Casey going to Miami. He's going to start opening day. He's one of the top prospects in baseball. And he was blocked in the Chicago system. Like, he wasn't going to be able to do anything in Chicago because you go and you sign a bunch of players. You sign Bregman. Like, I don't know.
That's the weird thing with Chicago. It's like, we're not going to sign Belger. Let's go trade for Breggy. Oh, we're not going to sign a Tucker. Let's go sign – I said Breggy. But they got Tucker, and then they let Tucker leave and get Bregman. Like, you can't get everybody together in Chicago?
No.
Markel's got 104.5 for the Dodgers.
DK has it at 102.5. Where do you have 104?
Markel, where's your 104?
Matt should have went after Tucker. They offered him 4 years for $220 million, so I don't know.
My guy Dan's Rant's like Texas Tech tomorrow. I got it down. Texas Tech minus 2.5 versus BYU. Yeah, BYU is a top team, right? People like BYU.
I'm pulling up that game real quick. I want to kind of take a look. Both of them should be ranked.
SF Niner special guest. What do you? This guy's been on the show Well, you're new to the show. You didn't know when Tim used to roll out with me every day for a year, hanging out in the show.
Yeah.
I'm
not sold, dude. I was just me and Nick just did a doomsday video for the baseball channel, and before that we were looking at some of the top Dodger prospects coming into the year, and you look at it and they're like Gavin Stone, and like the only top prospect that we went like, okay, cool, it was Ohtani, and he came from Japan. I don't care. And then the best one was Cody Bellinger.
The prospects
are overhyped.
Believe me, where's this? My guy Ann here. Have you seen comparisons? Corbin Carroll and Tucker Carroll. Yeah, Corbin Carroll's really good.
Yeah, he's a good prospect. With Arizona for a while. I loved that move last year for him.
Since I came down to Texas, I'm like, oh, let me spend some money on some baseball cards and have some fun. These are terrible prospects. I mean, talking about guys who are never hit. I mean, let's talk about Yankee guys. Where's Volpe? How good he's been? Where's Dominguez? Terrible.
It is 104 on FanDuel.
104 on FanDuel?
That's crazy.
A lot of dogs yesterday, JK. We had them here. We had them right there in the chat. A lot of dogs. And you're on the YouTube, so you saw all the dogs I put out yesterday. FanDuel, 104.5, 115 to the under. Yeah, this turned into a baseball show, but why not? I mean,
and only because of what we saw last night.
Dominoes are falling, as they say.
And Bo Bichette. And it's just more of a surprise that like we were recording our video and mid video, it popped up Bo Bichette, and we went, what? Like what? Like that was not even on the Mets' radar. Was Bo Bichette? And I guess Cohen went, I'm pissed off. Go get somebody.
That's usually the case with the Mets. The players they sign, that the first time you hear about them is right as they're signing them.
Is that your brother?
Yeah, Nick's behind the computer.
He's just hanging out. I should tell myself, hello.
Yeah, I'm the voice of God right now.
Josh Lau going to the Angels.
Yeah, there's a 3-team trade.
That one got overlooked because Tucker news dropped right as that happened.
Yeah,
Gavin Lux. Gavin Lux was an old Dodger prospect. He was like their top infielder prospect. Where is he at? He's on his third team now.
He's playing for the Rays. Hey, I think that's a really good Rays spot. I think that's really good for the Rays to go get him. They're kind of a cheap team. Why not?
I mean, I guess he's got a little upside, I mean, but the guy was a top prospect. And how old is Lux now?
Although Lux had a really good, rookie year. I don't know.
I mean, he's got to be 24, 25. He's young.
I'm pulling him up now.
He's 28. I can't believe he's 28.
He was a high school draft. Yeah, he was a high school player.
I was going to say, because he came up with the Dodgers when he was 21. In 2019, he was up.
He had a good 2022 where he had, 6 home runs and 4
276 in 120 games. Not bad for a 24-year-old. I mean, look at his time before that. You're 19, you're 2021. You got to kind of break in a little bit.
And he tore his ACL in 2023, then came back for the Dodgers, did okay, then absolutely crapped the bed last year with Cincinnati. He was nothing with Cincinnati. But he was a 20th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
Yeah. 250 is not terrible in today's day and age, but you need some more homers if you're going to hit 10 homers, especially with no steals.
Yep, he's a Ray now. I don't mind that move.
Time to get rid of the Gavin Lux cards.
Right.
He had a great year in Cincy. 10 homers, 50 ribbies, about 250. He's not all that great.
I might be seeing a different Gavin Lux than you, for last year, because he was not good. I know you hate the WAR stat, but negative 0.2 WAR. He was awful last year. 140 games. He did bat 269, but put up 5 homers and 53 RBIs. He did nothing.
The infield. Listen, him, Lindor, if Simeon could hit again, that'd be a pretty damn good infield. But dude, that's a lot of carrying for the rest of the freaking lineup. That's the entire team. Where Whatever happened to your catcher friend, Francisco? What's his name?
I think Alvarez had a bad start to the year last year, went down to the minors, fixed something with his swing, and then had an absolute blistering end of the year. I think he's one of the biggest breakout stars I think he's going to have one of the biggest breakout seasons this year coming out.
Come on, this guy. Solo, you're killing me. They need another right-handed bat off the bench.
The Dodgers need nothing. The Dodgers need nothing. They have the best rotation in baseball. They have the best bullpen in baseball. They have the best lineup in baseball. The Dodgers need absolutely nothing. They didn't even need Kyle Tucker. They just went, you know what? Screw it. What's another $240 million? They now have $2.11 billion on their books.
Well, they're not paying them.
And the combination of Ohtani and Tucker, $130 million a year, that's more than 12 other teams combined. Oh, not combined, but 12 other teams in MLB. Just those two players on the Dodgers would put them 20th in payroll in the MLB. We need a salary floor.
Let's see who they can pull in for themselves.
Dude, this guy. You can never have enough.
Yeah.
You have won back-to-back World Series. I do not want to hear anything from Dodger fans. Thank you.
He came up clutch right in school. Gavin Lux?
Just wait until they sign Scooble next year.
Gavin, come on, man.
And Anthony, there's a lot of crazy stuff that I will die on the hill of.
I mean, maybe
Gavin Lux
it was
was a good player last year is not a hill I'm going to die on.
I mean, I don't know if it's 50 ribbies. Maybe he had a bunch of them in clutch. Maybe he was a clutch hitter. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm not breaking down his numbers like how it was. Oh, here's a guy the Dodgers should sign, Marcell Ozuna. He's a good guy off the bench.
Marcell Ozuna should go to jail. I hate him. But anyways, I don't know. I'm never signing a player that's going to beat his own wife. But that's not the point.
Starling Marte, Jesse Winker. Or you already got that. They got Conforto, so he's kind of like a guy already.
Conforto. Yeah, no. Tucker is Conforto's replacement.
Maybe Rhys Hoskins.
Do you really need Rhys Hoskins?
Oh, here you go. McCutchen.
Why? Why?
I mean, that's who you need. You need a bat. Dom Smith, ex-Met.
Dom Smith.
No?
Yeah.
Doesn't cost you a dime, yeah.
It doesn't, true.
Listen, you know my approach there to the Dodgers. So we're doing a show on Tony's page. I'm like, I called them overrated because they're not getting their win total. And they could win a World Series, but I can still call them overrated because they didn't win their wins. They didn't get to the wins they're supposed to. You still got to play the games. There's going to be spots to fade the Dodgers and make money.
Yeah, for sure.
The stat.
How many times are going to bet the Colorado Rockies?
It's still a guy who pitches 16 times a year. Glasnow's a guy who's never pitched more than 20 starts in a season. They're not getting any younger.
And who knows? Kyle Tucker may not even play 100 games.
Again, they got to play him. People say, "Oh, look at this." I'm sure people were all pumped up when the Angels signed Rendon too, off of a great year.
Oh God!
They got Rendon, Ohtani, and they had Rendon, Ohtani, and Trout, the three highest paid players in baseball on their team. What happened?
Yeah,
they just one guy got hurt and never recovered. The other guy walked out, and the third guy is gonna retire.
Die in freaking LA, and that's awful. I am a big advocate for Trout. Go somewhere else. The problem is his contract is underwater, and the Angels are never paying it down.
You didn't want to. Okay, listen.
No, I did not watch many Cincinnati Reds games this year. That is correct.
I'm more of a Novo Marte guy to play. Is he still on that team? He was a top prospect, Novo Marte. I mean,
he was solid.
That's a team who, they had like Steer, McLean. Like how many like young hitters they have on that team, and no one could just kind of break out.
No, yeah, they were very underwhelming. Still made the playoffs. by no fault of their own.
Yeah, I like the staff. The staff is good.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy that the Hunter Green trade talks have kind of died down. There's no
Why
reason
would
for
they
you to
trade
trade.
him? He's a guy with health issues. Like if he ever pitched the whole season, the guy would be fabulous. I mean, I had him 8 wins. I'm like, this guy 8 wins. That's a joke. Sure enough, he finished or 8.5. He finished with 8 because he pitched 12 games or some crap. Like, come on. But him, Lodolo, Abbott, who's the other kid?
That's a good staff.
They got a nice, good 3 or 4 young guys.
Chase Burns is coming up too. He didn't look great
And
last year.
Ashcraft they had. I mean, I like the Reds pitching staff, but the offense and listen, Eli De La Cruz got to be the most overrated guy in baseball.
That or he's going to have an MVP caliber year this year.
I mean,
he had but he was awful. But he still had like decent counting numbers. Brett Lauder should also be another guy.
Brett Lauder and Chase Petty.
Yeah,
I'm all down for I think Chase Burns is going to have a big year.
Oh, they got Brady Singer too, right?
Yep.
I'm surprised he's still on the team. I would have traded him. You could have gotten something for him. Get another bat.
Nah, I don't know, man. You can't have enough pitchers. You got Singer, Lodolo,
True.
Abbott, Green.
But the Reds' offense was awful last year.
Zach Little. I mean, yeah. But
you have plenty of pitching.
Here's the thing with the offense. Like, De La Cruz, Steer, McLean, TJ Friedel, Marte. You got a bunch of young guys. Stevenson's a decent catcher.
I like Stevenson.
Strand. You got guys who are, again, this is where we're talking about trading prospects. Like, you got guys who are supposed to be good. When are they going to break out? You're getting to that 26, 27, 28 age range. Orioles, come on, Bri.
Orioles need a starting pitcher, like an ace, and they're going to win the AL East.
They need more than one pitcher.
I think their bullpen is solid. They'll get Felix Bautista back at some point this year. They just fixed a big hole in their offense with Alonso, who's going to absolutely rake in Baltimore. If they can get a Framber Valdez or go and trade for Mackenzie Gore or go and trade for a Freddie Peralta, which you got the farm system to do it all. I kind of like the Shane Baz move for them. I think that there's definitely high upside. He didn't look good last year, but he was in a minor league stadium.
You saw how he did the Trevor Rogers. He was another guy who had a good year in Miami. He got hurt.
I love that trade now for
him. Baz was a good prospect.
I think Baz is going to have a big year with Baltimore.
But you need more. I mean, Kramer, Povich, Sagano. I mean, Zach Eflin. You need some help. You got to get somebody in here.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If they get another pitcher, this Baltimore team, because you had a kind of a down year from Gunnar Henderson because he started off. He was injured in spring training. I think you can have a really good Jackson Holiday breakout year. I think Adley Rutschman's in for a huge bounce back here because he could not have been worse.
Well, they already got his replacement up already in
Samuel Basallo is going to be massive at either at the DH or he's going to platoon with Alonso at first. Like,
I mean, look at this.
Henderson, Jackson, I like this Baltimore team.
Henderson, Holiday, Westbrook, Cowser. I mean, they signed Alonso, but Kobe Mayo is a good player. I mean,
I'm surprised they haven't traded him.
These cats, like Cowser hit 196, Mayo hit 200, Tyler O'Neill 190. I mean, Mayo and Cowser
really didn't get much time. And O'Neill was hurt. I don't care about O'Neill.
Westberg. I like these young guys. I think they can be all right.
Taylor Ward's also in the lineup now. That's another bat that it's going to pop some home runs.
I can't believe they trade Grayson Rodriguez. That tells you what kind of injury he has. Because that guy
he had bone chips in his throwing shoulder. Honestly, that's a difficult thing to come back from.
Bo Bichette most overrated. Oh, that's
I don't know about overrated.
I don't know about that. I mean, dude, the guy hits. The guy could hit. So the guy hits the ball. The problem with this,
the guy didn't Judge.
Yeah, I mean, if Judge is going to hit 50 and hit 320, that's tough to overcome.
I'm sorry, if a guy's hitting 60 home runs and playing catcher can't even beat him, I don't know who can.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I like Bobby Witt's the second best odds. If I'm taking a shot at an MVP that's not named Aaron Judge, it's Nicholas Kurtz. Like you're going to be in that minor league stadium again. You have a big bat. If you play above average defense, and if the Oakland Athletics make the playoffs, Nicholas Kurtz is going to be one of the reasons why.
Let's relax with that one. Let's relax with that take.
I mean, yeah, they need pitching, but their lineup is exciting.
Well, if he hits over 300, if Judge can hit 300, he has to hit 300. So even if it's like 51 or near it and has like 130 some RBIs, I mean, he'd be in the running. But it's gonna it'll be pitched. Well, where would the Yankees be without Judge? I mean, where are they with them?
I think the Yankees have a shot at missing the playoffs. So
I think the pitching is going to be a little slow to start with. I said these young guys, these Schiller and these guys come back. Baseball's a long time away. Must stink when your football team came back plus. There's 4 games, bro. What are you talking about? I mean,
spring training starts in less than a month. College baseball starts in less than a month. No, we can start talking about baseball. Thank you. I've already started looking at win totals a month ago. I'm already prepping my baseball.
There's
baseball
15
free pick videos.
How many college hoops, NBA, and hockey games are there? 15 of them. There's not even a lot of games today.
Yeah.
Trevor Rogers. Yeah, they definitely need more pitchers.
Yes.
I like Trevor Rogers. He had a nice bounce back here, but again, I mean, we'll wait for John Means to come back and Cade Povich to mature. And come on,
Cade Povich it has a lot of upside. You just can't stay healthy. I like. Tyler Wells definitely can put up some numbers. And then there was Orioles rotation 2026.
Zach Gallen is going to get $18 million, Mr. Weskers. He's going to get that money.
Yes.
I mean, what did these other pitchers get so far?
I mean, you've gotten a couple of relievers are getting $11 million a year. Kyle Bradish, by the way, Kyle Bradish for the Orioles, I think could have a big year again. If he's got some good stuff.
What did Suarez sign for?
5 for 135. 130. So I was 27 a year, 26 a year. Which that's a little high. But obviously it's free agency. You have to pay a little bit high.
5-year, $130 million.
He'll be good for the first 2 to 3 years of that.
I mean, if this guy's getting $24 million a year, you don't think Gallen's going to get $18 million? I've always said like 18, 20 million for Gallen.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Mets offered him 3 for 60 with an opt-out.
I'm going to say, I mean, listen, 15 I think would be a little low. I know he had a great year, but I'm thinking he's an $18, $20 million guy.
Offer him 3 for 55 with an opt-out after first and second year. Go for it.
Keep in mind, he has the QO still.
He does have a qualifying offer.
But so did Bobichet.
Oh, that's why nobody's signing him, because they got to give him a pick. There you go.
But if the Mets sign him, you don't, because Bobichet also had a QO.
Same for Valdez.
So now the Mets can go after other players with qualified offers because they won't get penalized. They already have to give up a compensation draft pick, which most likely will be at the end of the second round.
It's
either
the first round. It's the first round.
It depends on what pick it is. I think it's second or fourth this year. But there is some for first round. So once you sign one player with a qualifying offer, you don't have to. It does not penalize you for signing more. So signing Gallen and signing Framber Valdez would not hurt or not penalize them anymore. Same thing with the Dodgers. So
when your football team can make the playoffs, I would talk baseball in October. Well, I mean, listen, we're not talking 2 football games today all day long. I mean, that's tomorrow's show is going to be. We'll talk about Seattle and San Fran and Buffalo and Denver.
Congrats, your team's in for another week. Seattle's beating you, and then it's done. So I don't. You're all hyped up. We won't see you after Saturday night. So
here it is. SF Niners will be like, make sure you bring this guy back. If my team, if San Fran wins, you better be here on Sunday.
Hey, if you want to ridicule me for if you want me to do that, Seattle wins. If you and if San Fran, come back to Earl Sports Bets and grill me.
I mean, 7 line's down to 7 now in this game. By the way,
Sam Darnold is questionable.
With what? You get hit by a car? Whatever. That can't be real.
Sam Darnold was questionable with some type of where was it? Oblique.
He's gone.
What did he?
He's gonna play, but he's questionable. It's worth noting.
Beating his meat? I mean, like, really? How the heck did he hurt your oblique?
I have not a clue how.
Like, yeah, here it is. Expects to play despite an oblique injury. Listen, is questionable. Felt something this week while passing. Oh boy.
Yeah, let's trust Sam Darnold.
That's not. Hey, listen, here's the thing with Darnold, and you guys are Met fans. You are Jet fans. His numbers with the Jets weren't terrible. His numbers with Carolina weren't terrible. Can we talk about coaching? And I say this all the time when it comes down to these young quarterbacks and their coaches. They get drafted to a crap team with a new coach, and it's bad stuff. Last year, you saw this guy with a good coaching staff. He won 14 games. So this year with a good coach, they won 13 games. The problem is when he ups the competition, there's a problem. He lost twice to the Rams last year, twice to the Lions last year, lost to the Rams this year, lost to the Niners this year, lost to Tampa Bay this year. So there's no shame in that, right? I mean, are we going to say that? Because we're going to say, well, he's terrible. Then you know what? Who else is terrible? Josh Allen is terrible. Lamar is terrible. Hurts is terrible. Mahomes is terrible. We could just go down the line of guys who lost to a good team. He also beat San Fran and the Niners this year. You know, so we got to give him credit for those things. I don't think he's as bad as everyone thinks he is.
I don't.
He's got a good coach. The guy's 27-6 the last 2 years. How bad is he? How bad's the guy?
Now, we'll see what he does in the first round of playoffs because we hyped up Darnold going into last playoffs, and he actually laid an egg with Minnesota.
Yeah, but you know what, though? That was you sort of knew that one coming.
Oh, yeah, we saw it. Minnesota was the luckiest team in the NFL last year.
We're gonna get a Drew Lock sighting in this game.
No, he'll play the entire game unless he's injured.
I mean, really, that's all a bit.
You got to trust him.
That's all it is him getting twisted up one time, throwing the ball under pressure and throwing across his body or something to make hurt your belly.
Yeah.
See, that'll be terrible. I'm not for guys getting hurt and winning games. Like the Niners had something to prove last week. They were like, oh well, we could beat you with Purdy, and then. Right, because they had Josh Freeman quarterback in 2 years ago in the championship game when Purdy got hurt.
Yep.
They whipped Philly during the regular season in that rematch, and then took care of business last year. I couldn't believe that game got up to 6.5. I was shocked.
Yeah, I was stupid. I grabbed Philly. I dove in on that one. That was stupid.
It really wasn't. Like I'll tell you, Tim, when I first came out, I was like 3.5. I was like, give me the Niners and probably a low-scoring kind of 23-20 kind of game. But that's the way the Eagles played.
Yeah.
That line started going up on Tuesday to 4.5, 5. And then I was like, you know what? It really be a Philly or nothing. Like, why is this line getting bet up? People know about guys sitting out for the Niners or something, right? Because the average person isn't betting that game on Tuesday afternoon.
No, not at all.
So for that to keep getting steamed up like that, I was thinking the worst. Like guys are just out left and right for the Niners. You're not going to hear about it till Thursday afternoon through their final walkthrough or something.
Yeah,
it's not a bad play. Don't kick yourself over that. Listen,
I'm not.
I had the Jags. I had the Jags and Packers, bro. So I mean, I'm all about it.
I had the Packers too. I had the Bills. I have the Bills all the way to the Super Bowl though. My whole reasoning behind it is there's no Lamar, there's no Mahomes, there's no Burrow. This is your year to do it. Like, if Buffalo is to win the Super Bowl, this has got to be your year. Like there is no
Really?
excuse.
You
None.
got as much as Drake May's had a nice year, or Bo Nix is the next. You got the best quarterback in the AFC, and that's that.
You
And
are
that's
arguably
that.
the best quarterback in football.
Well,
I would make that argument.
He's up there. I'm not. I mean, he's good.
I would say he's top 3 at least.
I'll put him up there.
Out of
You
Wyoming.
You'll get an argument. He's very good. And that's another team. You hate to say Super Bowl or bust, but that might be a coach on his way out as well.
It's kind of hard to say that one because he's had. I mean, yes, he's fallen in the playoffs, but like you've had so much success that you at least making the playoffs. You broke.
What's that mean?
You broke Buffalo's playoff drought. Like I don't know. It's hard for me to see Buffalo fire their coach, but who knows? We saw Tomlin and Harbaugh both get dished. So, after 18 and 19 years,
you didn't get home field this year with the way Mahomes was and Lamar and no Burrow, and you let. I don't know. It wasn't those guys weren't quarterback. Those guys weren't quarterback in the Falcons and the Dolphins.
But the thing is, it wasn't those teams that made the Bills miss the home field. It was the Patriots having a year that I'm sorry. Did you have the Patriots going 14-3 this year? Because I sure as hell didn't. Like that came out of nowhere. Now, granted, you look at their schedule and they played nobody. But
here's the thing, though: they beat their nobodies. You lost to Miami and you lost to Atlanta.
Atlanta game was ugly for them to lose. They lost to Houston. I had Houston that game. That was
why did I bring that up? Houston's a playoff team. I'm not going to. Houston's a tough team.
I'm not going to shame them for that one.
No. The other two, you had 2 wins onto this team, and that changes the dynamic.
Yeah,
you can't lose those games.
You can't.
And then maybe you don't have to go for 2 to win a game against the Eagles. You couldn't do jack crap against the Eagles, so there was 4 minutes left in that game. You scored 2 touchdowns in 5 minutes to make that even make it a game.
Yeah.
So, you know what? You were favored in 18 games when the season started this year. You were supposed to be favored in every game. You were the favorite to win the Super Bowl. Now you're on the road.
Actually, the Ravens were favored to win the Super Bowl.
Right.
They were preseason favored to win the Super Bowl. And they completely missed.
Well, so again, you get a hurt quarterback.
Yeah.
Where are you going? You're going nowhere. You're going absolutely nowhere.
Pretty much.
What about your Jets?
The Jets are the team that I care the least about out of my 5. Number 1 Mets, number 2 East Carolina, and then everybody else.
Mets in East Carolina, I love it.
And my Sabres who are actually playing good. Go Buffalo! It's a good time to be a Buffalo fan, right?
You know, I'm putting the picks up again one last time. We're gonna get out of here. Tim joining me like the old days. Not a lot on the agenda today. No. I've bet 0 games for Friday. I didn't bet nothing NBA. These are just free picks for hockey because if Tim didn't come in, I would have been out of here 45 minutes ago.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. A 54-minute show, we would have been out of here 50 minutes ago because there's nothing really to talk about on the phone. No, you know me. I love talking baseball. That's my favorite. It's my favorite sport.
That's why I can't wait until it gets into the season, and then my shows are going to be an hour long every day.
Yeah, exactly. Right. We're just doing, ribby props and.
There'll be.
I like ribby props. You'll be on pitcher props or something. Probably.
Shoot, my card will be the same as a college basketball Saturday every day. I'll have 20 plays in the MLB on 6 games.
Well, yeah, because you could add all that. You know what? I haven't really added props onto the end part.
Yeah, I've done some props.
Here we go. Thank me later. Broncos off of playoff bye. Who's quarterback in those teams? I'm pretty sure it was Drew Brees in games played in the Superdome in New Orleans. Not Bo Nix, who beat the Jets 13-11, who beat the Raiders 10-7, who beat the Texans 18-15 with a backup quarterback.
I had to come back from down 30 points against the Giants.
30 points versus the Giants. You were down 17-0 versus the Eagles. You beat the Titans 20-12 on a late touchdown score there. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Thank me
sold
later.
on the Broncos.
Yeah, the old thank me later. Oh, boy. I love thank me laters. So, yeah, Avalanche under tonight for the free play. I like the Ohio under in basketball. There you go. I didn't bet it. It's just a free pick show day, and I didn't know what to add. This is a weird Friday. Not a lot going on. And the football hasn't changed all week long. Under Niners, 45.5. Denver over 45.5. Patriots under 40.5. Maybe the lines may have moved. Let me do a quick look right here over Odds Logic. Niners have come down. It's 44.5 there. Okay. Denver is the same, 45.5. There's a Rando 46 out there. Patriots 40.5 is holding steady. So there you go. Nothing's moved. Back. I'm just saying 4-0, but that's not with Bo Nix. That's Drew Brees. One guy's a Hall of Famer, and the other guy is a Hall of Oats. I don't know what this guy is yet. I don't know. We'll find out we'll find out tomorrow. We'll be talking about it on Sunday. You'll come in here and be like, I told you so. Thank me later. The pen is out, Solo.
AFC East championship game for an AFC championship.
Thank me later, Denver.
Patriots and Bills in the AFC championship game. Bills make the Super Bowl. Let's go. Go Buffalo.
A hood show. Was it a hood show? Okay.
Good show. Let's get it. Good. Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Thank you, Andrew. Go get some. Is the gold? I saw gold was 121 in China. Or excuse me, silver, Andrew. 121. Buy some silver rounds. I'm out of here. Tim, I appreciate you coming, my friend. I'm going to end the stream, but I want to say hello to you afterwards. So
yes.
That's it for today. Back for midday money tomorrow. Good luck. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.